Hey y'all, SKSOUTH here. Well, I was out working on the gardens because I posted a video this morning about killing squash bugs. But since the rain has run me inside, here's a little bit about harvesting radish seeds. I know I told y'all a few weeks ago that I was going to rip out the radishes and plant something else here because they had all bolted. But you know, every few days when I check, I'm still finding decent radish bulbs. And then I got to thinking, I can save a little money. Look what we got here. See these pods? These are radish seeds. When these plants flower up like that, they grow these pods. Once those pods dry out, I can take them out and I'll have radish seeds and I won't have to buy more. And just these few plants that I've let go to seed have got a bunch of pods. And I've got 3 different varieties here, and I'm wondering if any of my radishes have cross-pollinated, because this is from the red globe radish with the purple flowers. This white flower is from the white icicle radish, and this other white flower over here is from the white globe radish. This is what's left of my radish plants. These are the ones that have gone to seed. I made sure and saved all the plants that went to seed. All these little pods are full of radish seeds. The radishes down there, still waiting on them to dry out. They've dried out some, but they're producing a lot of seed pods for me. So I'm going to have lots of radish seeds. Hey y'all, SKSOUTH here. It's September 5th, and it's time for me to gather up my radish pods so that I'll have seeds for next season. Probably noticed that some of them are still green. These I'll hang up to let dry out before I harvest the seeds off of them. Oh, that's quite a cluster of seeds. Once you've separated all the seed pods for your radishes from the stems, then comes the task of getting the seeds out of the pods. Now, some of my pods were still green, so I'm piling them up to the side. I'll put them in a little cloth bag and let them dry out. But the ones that are dry, it's kind of like shucking peas. You get it open, drop the seeds in the bowl, throw the husk in there. And some of them, you know, it looks like it goes fairly quick. Some of them are really tedious. They don't want to open very well. But there you see, right there, a radish seed. And what I do is just drop the seeds into the bowl. Put the husks in a separate container. Then at the end, when I'm all done, I'll have all the radish seeds left in the bottom. Some of these husks contain half a dozen nice seeds. This big old husk just had 2 seeds in that end. And no more. This one actually had a seed at every bump, it looks like. And I don't worry if I drop some of the husks back inside. I'll get to them eventually. I can tell you now, this is a real painstaking task. And unless I figure out a better way to do it in the future, I think I'd be more inclined for radishes to buy my seed. But I've already come this far. I'm going to take it all the way and finish them out, and then replant some. And see here, this seed was just a little black dust, it looks like. Seeds never really formed well. Then you get a big old pod like that, and you're thinking, hey, there's going to be a bunch of seeds in there. And yet, look, just 5 little seeds. Very well formed seeds. They look vibrant. So, I'll bring y'all back when it's time to bag them up. Finally finished gathering all the radish seeds that I had. And that's what it yielded. Couple 3 packets worth, I guess. Plus, these weren't quite dry yet. They were still green. And then I had some hanging here in the garage that weren't quite dry yet. These are still on the plant themselves. I haven't even cut them off. So what I'm going to do next, after I sack up my seeds, I'm going to take and cut all the seed buds off those branches. Then I'm going to take all my green seeds and put them in this little cloth bag. This is like a tobacco pouch. In the construction and electronics, HVAC industry, we get these bags sometimes full of hardware for certain projects. And after you're done, there's really nothing to do with them. A lot of guys just throw them away. I keep them because I find these little cloth bags come in handy. And the thing I'm thinking about for drying seeds is the bag is breathable, yet it'll keep insects out. It'll keep them all together. And if any moisture is in the air, the cotton will wick away the moisture and it'll dry off without letting the seeds get wet. So there we are. I hope you enjoyed this radish seed harvest.